Hello, world. Welcome to the Founders, Futurists, and Failures podcast. I am your host, Conor Flynn, and today I'm thrilled to have Lauren Wilmot on the show. Lauren is the president of MoodClue, an innovative startup that helps kids unleash their imaginations. Our show today is brought to you by Startup Commons as well as Entrepreneurial, in an effort to support entrepreneurial best practice sharing. Startup Commons specializes in scaling entrepreneurship and innovation by working in partnership with startup ecosystem cornerstone organizations such as governments and higher education institutions to develop environments in which startups can flourish. Entrepreneurial works to prepare the next generation of entrepreneurial leaders for careers in startups, impact investing, and economic development. Now, without further ado, let's dive in with Lauren and learn about MoodClue. All right, so why did you decide to start MoodClue and what problem are you addressing?
I decided to start MoodClue because I wanted to create a product that really empowered kids, especially young girls, to express themselves. The MoodClue hang tag is shaped as a speech bubble to remind those who use it that the things they have to say and write and draw and express are important and quotable. I also wanted to really address the problem of kids being on their phones and in front of screens too much. And so I really want MoodClue to be the new offline way for kids to express themselves. We did a bunch of different tests with our target market, and we found that kids put down and ignored their phones, which was really great to see. And there was something about having bright neon markers and a fun surface to write on that really encouraged imagination. Even with myself, when I first got my hands on these markers, I'm not an artistic person at all, and I have had so much fun being able to use them to draw and express myself. So it's really amazing the creativity that comes out when kids are using MoodClue.
Yeah, that's great. I actually took some design thinking classes in college where we would just get out pretty pens and things and lots of colored paper and just express ourselves as much as possible. And it sounds like you're taking a bit of a design thinking approach with MoodClue.
Right, exactly. And I think that the colors are definitely help. People love bright, fun things. So, right, exactly. Getting people to design whatever they want, draw some squigglies, doodle, anything is great.
Yes, definitely. And so who else do you have on your team? And do you have any co-founders?
So the MoodClue team currently consists of me and my mom, who is also my co-founder. We are very lucky to have a lot of people in our lives as well that have different expertise. So we've had some help of friends and family, but so far just me and my mom.
That's great. And so I know you consider your mom as a mentor, and do you have any other mentors, and what have they taught you?
Yeah, so I grew up with a lot of amazing people and still have a lot of amazing people around me. So I feel like I have mentors in kind of every part of my life. My mom is definitely the number one. She raised me as a single mother for most of my life, and during this time, she left a job with Citigroup that was, made life very comfortable and started another company, and it was really amazing to watch her do this and to follow her dream and turned it into a really successful company, which she then sold 10 and a half years later. So, my mom is, again, definitely number one on the mentor list, but I do have a lot of people in my life. My godmother is also a female entrepreneur, so she has had a lot of influence in my life and how I am coming to create this company and just being a smart and strong woman.
Very cool. It sounds like entrepreneurship really runs in your family. And
It does.
yes. And so, do you have any other experiences that shaped you as an entrepreneur and your vision for MoodClue?
Yes, definitely. So I was actually a cheerleader in college, and that was something that required a lot of discipline and time management, which have come to really be very important as I have been starting MoodClue out. And it wasn't, being a collegiate athlete, you're not out partying necessarily all the time. Like, you have practice at 6 a.m. some mornings. So, and obviously you still have schoolwork. So you have to get all of that done and know how to, be successful in whatever athletic sport you're doing, but also get good grades and have some sort of a social life. So that was a huge influence in how I have grown up and how I've become an entrepreneur. And as well, I worked for my mom when she started her first company. I was 11 years old and had a corporate credit card and was riding my bike to the post office to mail all of the marketing materials. I was always involved in that. So there have been a lot of experiences that have taught me hands-on entrepreneurship, and then also what you need to be a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's amazing. What exactly do you do with your time when you're not working on your business?
Well, I love to travel. I'd say that is the number one thing that I try to spend as much time doing. At the end of November in 2017, I was lucky enough to go to Cambodia and Thailand, which was absolutely unbelievable. So definitely spend as much time traveling as I can. And I live in San Francisco, so I'm lucky to have pretty great weather most of the time. So pretty much anything outside. I love hiking, especially around this area, and spent a lot of time in Colorado as a kid. So hiking's always been a good part of my life, and just being outside in general. I love food, so any food activities are great by me.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
what were your favorite parts of Cambodia and Thailand?
All of it. So they're very different. They're close to each other, but they're still, Cambodia is really a truly remarkable country in that not too long ago they were in the middle of a civil war, and that obviously really hurt tourism. And now they're kind of coming back from that and really trying to get people to go there. And I think the people there are so welcoming. You can tell that they really want people there. And they've done a great job of not making it too touristy, though. They are very much, obviously Angkor Wat is there, and a bunch of other historical monuments and things. And they've done a really good job of keeping that Cambodianism and not making it totally geared toward Westerners and tourists. So that's really exciting to see in Cambodia. And Thailand is just unbelievable all around. I spent more time there, but it's also it's a bit more tourist friendly, but it is beautiful. It's amazing to go from like Bangkok to the islands. They have so much to offer. And I got to go to an elephant sanctuary, which was absolutely incredible. So unforgettable experience. Would like to go to an elephant sanctuary like every weekend of my life. but obviously not super possible.
Yeah, it sounds like you're having some great experiences on the road. And so
Definitely.
with MoodClue, you're raising funds right now through a Kickstarter campaign, and we'll provide a link in the description of the podcast for anyone who's interested in that. But do you have any suggestions for entrepreneurs who are pursuing crowdfunding?
Yeah, so I, first of all, I would definitely just take a lot of time and to look at other projects, both projects that have been successful and those that have not, because though every project is unique, there's always something to learn. So you can say, okay, I really liked the way that these people did this. I didn't love the way that these people did this. Even if it doesn't necessarily relate directly to whatever campaign you're running, you can take ideas and really make them your own. And I would also highly recommend spending a lot of time on the video. It's the first thing that people see on your page, of course, other than the name of the campaign. So I think if you're going to invest time and money in something, it's that video.
Great advice. I actually talked to an entrepreneur in St. Louis who had the best Kickstarter video in the city back in 2014, and it just skyrocketed the whole campaign because they made a funny video. And I also love your advice to just basically source what everyone else is doing and see what worked and what didn't work and learn from other entrepreneurs' experiences.
Definitely. I think you always have something to learn from other people.
Definitely. So, what challenges have you faced in launching MoodClue?
So I think the biggest challenge thus far has been the fact that I have another full-time job. So it's definitely, but going back to my experience being a collegiate athlete, luckily I have experience with time management and discipline because I've really had to, do my other job well, and because I'm an account manager and have clients that rely on me. So having to do that well and then also really put time and energy into this project that I love, being able to balance that out with not being totally stressed and still eating well and exercising and things like that has definitely been a challenge. But I'm excited to say that I actually have decided to follow my dream to start MoodClue and turn it into a super successful company full time as of February 12th. So that will be my first day as full-time MoodClue employee and president.
That's great that you're basically putting more skin in the game and going full out with this. And I know that you're going to do a great job because you've already done so much just while juggling your other job as well as this. And I think with more commitment, you can just take this to a whole new level.
Thank you. Yes, I hope so. I'm nervous, but I'm really excited, and I know that how fun MoodClue is, and I truly believe in it. So I'm excited to get more people to the level of excitement that I'm at.
Yes, and I think that the kids are going to be very excited as this product hits the market because it really does help them unleash their creativity. And yeah, I love how it gets them off their phones too. And I think you're really onto something here.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very exciting.
Yes. And is there anything that our audience can help you with in your business?
Yes, definitely. Buy a MoodClue. www.moodclue.com. So MoodClue is a hang tag available in 6 colors, and each comes with a pack of 6 neon liquid chalk markers. So buy one for your kid. Hopefully you have multiple kids. Buy one for each. Buy one for their friends. We're working on some sort of team discount, and hopefully you can get one that matches school colors or team colors or something like that. So spread the word, share it with friends and family that that have kids, coworkers that have kids. Really, as much as we can get the word out, that would be amazing. And I really appreciate any and all help.
Great. Yeah, I might even get one for myself. These things sound great.
Perfect. It's very fun to doodle on, I have to say. It's great. It's like the new Fidget Spinner, I would say.
Oh, nice.
Better.
All right, well, Lauren, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I really hope our audience takes a look at www.moodclue.com. And hopefully this thing catches fire.
Thank you so much. I hope so too.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.